Hi everyone, I hope you're all keeping well. Today I'm going to ask a question. What makes you special and irreplaceable in the eyes of your future spouse? So I'm going to consult both tarot and oracle cards to figure this out. Let's go to the groups. Group 1 is Fearless Love, a courageous leap into the unknown with the green floret crystal. Group 2 is Friend Zoned, a lack of passion in this companionship with the yellow citrine. And group 3 is Dreams Come True, have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through with the pink aqua quartz. So I'll see you at your reading. Hi group 1, you picked the Fearless Love, a courageous leap into the unknown. So the first message here is that your future spouse, I feel like an honesty from this card. Your future spouse, what makes you special in their eyes is how honest your heart is. It nearly looks like you're fearless in the way you present yourself to them with your love, with your care. So it's like one characteristic of yours that makes you special in their eyes and makes you irreplaceable is your courage in leaping towards this completely new relationship. The fact that you take a leap for them, with them, into this connection with them. So that's the first message. Let's have a look at tarot. I got the Santa Muerte tarot deck here, which is brand new. I just got it and I'm very excited to see what messages will this deck bring. Okay, so for group 1, what makes you special and irreplaceable in the eyes of your future spouse? The Ace of Pentacles. Hold on one second. Sorry, it's the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it says 6 o'clock as well. So 6 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles, okay. Lots of Pentacles cards. The Queen of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, the Two of Swords. I already got several messages, but I want to clarify the Two of Swords first. Why the Two of Swords? The Moon and the Sun. Okay, so first of all, what I'm seeing here is that what really makes you special and irreplaceable in the eyes of your future spouse is the fact that you are willing to put in effort in order to connect with your future spouse, with this person. And I feel that because this card is here, this is telling me that you are willing to put effort from day one. Like this person, your future spouse, sees your determination in getting to know them and wanting to make an effort in their direction to understand who they are, to discover who they are. So you are patient, you have a patience about you, the patience to see things grow, the patience to give them time to show you who they are. And you have an intent, it's like an intentionality about it. And you're willing to take slow and steady steps, and you know, to let things line up properly between you two. So there is nothing rushed about you, and that's really special to your future spouse. There is the fact that also you are willing to cut out any bias between you two, like you're very honest, very direct, and you clear any confusion. If there is anything at all that rises up as fears, as unclarity between you two, you're ready to intervene and speak out what needs to be spoken out, in order to let them know what's the truth about what you're doing, what you intend to do, and to make it as clear as the sunlight, you know. So that's what's really special about you. There is this very earthy energy here with the Queen of Pentacles and all these other Pentacles cards. You ground your future spouse because you make them understand that there is no need to be rushing this connection, that you both can take time to get to know each other in order to really embrace fearlessness, in terms of being sure of each other. So you are the type that would tell them, let's take time to get to know each other, so we don't need to have any more doubts, fears about each other. So that's the type of approach and the type of behavior, intentions that makes you special in the eyes, in the eyes of your future spouse. Sorry. And really replaceable. They probably never experienced this kind of decisive and honest and cut through the BS type of attitude. So that's one first layer of information. Let's get some more. And of course, with the Queen of Pentacles, they already see you as nurturing, caring, loving, and so all these qualities that are very you know, you make them feel very wanted, and you make them feel very cared for. So that's definitely with the motherly energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Also very stable in your efforts, steady and slow, but intentional. So that's what I'm getting. First of all, let's see more. What makes you special and irreplaceable? 5 of Emotions, 6 of Emotions, 4 of Wands, 7 of Voices, and 5 of Voices. Many cards turned up, but I'm taking them all. And the Moon again. At the bottom, Ace of Emotions. I'm gonna put it up here. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna pull some clarifiers as well because it's needed. But first of all, you stir up emotions in this man or woman, like true emotions of pure love, and they feel like a child with you, like they feel like their pure self is coming out, like you allow them to be very spontaneous. The way you are makes them feel like they can be playful, spontaneous, and welcome by just by the way they are. So you see how this child is within the embrace of this woman. So there is a sense of comfort that you definitely offer, a comfort of being themselves. Clarifiers for the 5 of emotions, the devil, and the 2 of inspirations. You have the ability to pull out this person, your future spouse, from their shadow side when it comes in relation to their past disappointments. What do I mean by that? The way you choose to act towards them, with the 2 of wands here, the way that you choose to act towards them pulls them out of fear of being abandoned and being emotionally disappointed. So it's the way you are that, and the way you act. Clarify once more. Yeah, the magician. Exactly. Is the choices you make and the actions you take that make this person feel comfortable about not having all these doubts due to their past emotional baggage that comes out with the 5 of emotions and devil card. Okay, so the way you take actions towards them really soothes their past pain and their past the fears that arise, especially at the beginning of the connection with you. Yeah, you soothe their fears. This is why there is fearless love. They feel like they can love you without fear, because your type of attitude makes them feel comfortable and clears out this emotional pain that they've experienced before you. You are offering a lot of stability with the 4 of inspirations. This is the 4 of wands. So again, you see how the stability comes out once more. You're very grounding for this person, and they already see relationship with you, like a proper commitment. So let me see more. 7 of voices clarify, none of inspiration, Queen of materials again. You see how this is your energy, really. The Queen of Pentacles, this is the same energy, the same card, 2 different decks coming out again. I feel again you're soothing their fear of betrayal, of not being treated with honesty and clarity, and because the 7 of swords is about cheating and lying and stealing, and this is the 9 of inspiration, a card of obviously defensiveness. So you are able, with your stable and grounded energy, to put down their barriers, their emotional barriers, you know, the barricades where they were sort of protecting themselves behind which they were protecting themselves, because they may have been betrayed in the past, or because they fear betrayal, or they fear that there's going to be a lack of honesty, and you know, and so you are actually very, instead of very down to earth, and you're blunt. I heard you're blunt, you're honest. You see this in this picture particularly, you see the expression on the face is like, yeah, here I am, this is who I am. Take me if you want me and leave me if you don't, but that's what I can offer. You know, it's like Obviously the Queen of Pentacles can offer a lot. I mean, it's a very valuable queen. This is the queen that is able to cook and make, you know, like, this is the type of queen that would make transform a house in a home. That this is the queen that is able to transform a seed into a baby, you know, like this is the fertile queen, the queen that is able to have you know, raw materials and produce art. It's a very strong energy of creation and um, I heard reproduction. Like, this person sees you as someone that can be an extremely good parent. You have like motherly qualities. Even if you're a man watching, there is something very soothing, very welcoming about you. You're welcoming, you're easy to talk to, you are huggable. I heard. So yes, and you're honest. You see the blunt and honest appearance of this queen is like, yeah, I'm looking straight into your eyes. I don't need any BS, and I don't talk any BS. It's like, here I am. So that's how you lower these men or woman barriers behind which they've been hiding their heart, because they may have experienced betrayal or they may have experienced dishonesty. So take it as it fits for you, but or it resonates. I also want to clarify this Five of Voices and the Moon. I see a lot of past experience that's really affected this person. Yeah, look at, again, I have the Nine of, clarifying the Five of Voices, I have the Nine of Emotions and the Ace of Materials, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So, the Five of Voices is about defeat and about, you know, this person feels like in love. They have experienced a lot of difficulties, disappointments, situations that have brought them down and that have not worked out. And you come as this wish fulfillment and this person that brings the possibility for a concrete and tangible beginning of a relationship. Because the Ace of Pentacles is the first of the suit of Pentacles. And as you can see, you have a lot of other Pentacles cards, which show that you are running towards the Ten of Pentacles, which is the last card of the suit of Pentacles, in the minor arcana, of course. You know, minor arcana we're talking about when we talk about any of the suits. So, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles starts with the seed of the Ace of Pentacles and builds up from, you know, moving on through all the numbers, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up until the number 10. So that's what the Queen of Pentacles does. The Queen of Pentacles has the intention of forming a legacy. So what makes you special and irreplaceable in the eyes of your future spouse is the fact that you are made for building a family, for building a legacy. You're sort of like, this is what you are, what you are about, you know. So they recognize in you the fact that you are spouse material and the fact that you are there to build towards the ultimate constructive relationship where everything can be built. A beautiful home, a beautiful family, a beautiful legacy, perhaps even doing business together, loads of material abundance. So you are that queen, even if you're a man watching, that is able to basically bring forward a home life, a family life, and that's what's irreplaceable. Okay, so that's again coming as their wish fulfillment. That's what they want as well. So you come just as the person that basically they see you as the person that they can build this with, and this is why you're completely irreplaceable to them, because you represent their spouse, the spouse that they were seeking. So clarify the moon. Sorry, I don't know why I shuffled again, but anyway, 2 cups. Nothing happens for no reason, you know. A night of inspirations. Yeah, so you see how you, with the Knight of Wands, you again take action in order to bring clarity to any confusion, doubt, fears, raising up from even their subconscious. Action that shows love, action, you bring action that is aimed at connecting with this person. So they feel that like they see you as irreplaceable because they see that the actions that you take are all aimed at creating connection and not separation between you two. It's that simple, you know. It's literally like that's what you do. So let's see more with the other oracles. I want to pull from several oracle decks. Let's get clarification. So I got this new oracle deck as well. I'm very excited to use it for the first time. Yeah, got lots of little presents for myself. Okay, so what is it that group one future spouse finds irreplaceable about you, and what makes you special and irreplaceable for them? Let's see. Solar calm, clarify. Yeah, told you about the clarification. You really, anytime there is a doubt in this person, you're like, okay, let me make this clear for you. You're very direct, honest, and to the point. Aries, yeah, the actions that you take, it's repeating. The actions you act to bring this clarity. Couldn't be more clear. You could be an Aries or have Aries in your chart strongly. Mars, motion. Look, this also is the planet that governs Aries. So you really are an action-oriented person, and you have a strong intentionality about you. You're very honest about your intentions towards them. That's what I'm getting here. So, what makes you really irreplaceable and special is your raw energy, your exhilarating energy, your direct, rude, and passionate energy, and the fact that you don't mind challenges. You don't avoid confrontation in a constructive way. You're enthusiastic. You have this fresh, headstrong energy of the ram. So yeah, you cut to the chase, and you feel called to take action towards them. You respond thoughtfully to any of the questions that they may have for you, and you're to the point. You like set healthy boundaries, but you know, at the same time you are very lively, and what also is meaningful to them about you is the fact that you express affection enthusiastically towards them, very spontaneously and passionately. So yeah, so you are also a bit rebellious at times, and but at the same time you're like you know, it's a rebellious energy that finally has the intention to get to the core of what's important for you too. So that's what they absolutely find irresistible and, you know, irreplaceable. and special about you. With this solar calm, what your future spouse found found special in you and irreplaceable is your calm, steady energy, which is quiet and soothes them. So you have both. You have a fiery side of you, but you also have this very calming and soothing side of you, which was also coming out through the Queen of Pentacles and many other cards before. So you are a nice mix of this very strong and very, in a way, very different energies. Because this is an energy of slowing down and taking time, which is what came out through the Seven of Pentacles and other cards that came out. So it also talks about, this card talks also about creative processes. So, and how, how these creative processes take time. So you are taking time with your future spouse to build this relationship. So you are probably also talking about this, you are very direct in saying we can take our time to build and create this connection and make it strong. That's what I'm getting here. Steady progress. This is a long game, it's not a short game. You may even say, I'm not about short, quick rewards. I'm about, building and not creating heavy pressure, having a gentle approach. And so, and this makes your future spouse feel like you want to build on a deep level, a deep connection, that you want to have a calm approach, not a rushed approach. And that is also very healthy, and that is also something you intuitively feel is right. So yes, when the time you may even be saying to your future spouse, everything will take place when the time is right. Let's not just push it and force it. Let's just relax into the flow of the natural evolution of our relationship. Then we'll definitely will not have any more fears once we go in this kind of with this kind of approach. With Mars, also your future spouse will find special about you your sense of independence. So you're not the clingy type. Your sense of enterprise in your own life. Your sense of will. So your willfulness and your passion in life, the way you go passionately about things in life, and also towards them, of course. And I feel like with this combination of energies that came through here, you're going to probably say something along the lines of, yes, let's take a steady approach, but let's take also the, action to build, to come together, to have the bravery and the strength of building building something that can develop to a further level, to so let's work on it, basically, and let's get down to business. You're the type, that it's very, you nearly treat everything like business, with the Queen of Pentacles energy. It's like, you kind of like maybe one of your motto is like built Rome wasn't built in a day. It's the same process you apply to every aspect of your life, of course, if that resonates with you, but this is what I'm seeing as energies here. It's like with this steady approach, you reached one goal after the other, all your goals in your life, and that's the way you go even about building a relationship. You're like, okay, let's take it steady and one step at a time. Let's take the action which will put in motion this relationship and the growth of it, and all the beautiful moments we can experience together. Also, your future spouse will find very special about you that you make it very clear with this Mars card what are your boundaries, and what is, you know, that a yes means really yes for you, but a no means also no really for you, and needs to be respected. So that's how they're gonna find really this a good characteristic about you, that you're going to be clear about what is a yes for you and what is a no for you, what is something that is going to be a deal breaker for you, and what is something that, you know, is going to drive you away from them. So you're giving clear guidance basically, and you know, they like this about you. They find it very unique, very special about you. With the Mars card, which is also a representation of a warrior spirit, I feel like your future spouse finds very special your strength and your willpower. So that's yeah. So that's what they appreciate. They appreciate the fact that you're not one to be messed around with, and that you are stating since day one what you will and will not accept. So it's kind of probably something that they feel is refreshing. I heard. Okay, I have passion finding. Yeah, I mean, you have a very passionate side. I mean, the air is the Mars. Is confirmation with this other deck. They feel like they found a treasure with you. That's very clear to me. Yeah, look, strength comes out again. So yes, you're a very strong. You have a very strong personality. And look at the bottom. There is family. And so this strength of character is very appreciated and very special about you for your future spouse. And as you can see in this card, there is a plant that's growing from in the hands of this woman. So everything, like, there is a fertility about you, both physical, I mean, through between the passion and the strength, and there is a tenderness to you. So it's like a gentleness, a tenderness. You know, there is this woman embracing two pups. Again, this motherly strength, or yeah, I mean, even if you're a man watching, you have definitely a compelling, soothing quality about you that I'm getting in a lot of from a lot of messages and energies coming through. So and you stir up their passionate side, like they can't resist you physically. You are like this ball of fire that, you know, that it's enveloping them. They feel very drawn. We saw the devil card earlier. It's like nearly passion, obsession, you know, really desire to the in a raw kind of way. You stir up a raw desire in this person, and they feel like they found this treasure that they want to, you see, lock in their arms. Don't want to let go of. So that's what's special about you. There's also a lot of butterfly imagery here. So you have a very dynamic energy. You allow things to evolve naturally between you two. You let them discover sides of them that they didn't know. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else. And you represent the possibility to create a family. You may in the future, once you're together, have 2 children specifically. Doesn't have to be. Or if you are both single parents, you may have 1 child each. Of course, only take what resonates with you. But they see family anyway with you, and that's come through several times. We've had the Queen of Pentacles 2 times, plus the Strength card that really for me reminds of the Queen of Pentacles again. And the Fearless is very much confirmed by the Mars card as well. Okay, so we have first quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. Let's see more. New moon in Taurus, know your worth. And take a breather. Last quarter moon in Cancer. At the bottom we have last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. So why are you special and why are you irreplaceable? Because you take the time to reflect on the things that occur between you two as you two relate to each other. So you are reflective. You know your worth, so you have very strong confidence about yourself, and you don't present yourself as insecure and clingy. You also create a relaxing atmosphere because, with this take a breather, you basically want to enjoy time spent with them in a relaxed and calm way, and let both of you breathe freely, like not be like suffocated by each other. So you let this relationship breathe and evolve and be natural and move organically forward. And by the way, I just noticed that when I pulled several cards from this deck at the beginning, and the other card is you're worthy, which again, it's the same message as know your worth. Your worth doesn't depend on the other person. So what they love about you and they find absolutely irreplaceable and special about you is that you have a strong sense of independence. You're not a clingy type, and they like that. This person loves this about you. Also, they find irreplaceable the fact that you have a very clear mind about what you want, what you need, what are your boundaries, what are the guidelines within which, and it's not about being bossy here, it's just about, when people have a clear mind and they have clarity of intentions and follow up with action. So there is a directedness about you. You say a thing, you do a thing. You think a thing, you say it, and you do it. So it's like, and that's when you bring this clarity to them as well. So you open up lines of conversation. If there is anything to clear out, you will clear out. Whatever thoughts, whatever things has occurred between you two, you will clear out the fog. So that's what's special. Okay, so, I mean, honestly, there is quite a lot that we got so far. I'm going to get a few more information from another deck, and then I'm going to give you initials to conclude these readings, to see what names come through. And if so far you liked this reading, please make sure to like, because it all helps hype the video, and subscribe to my channel. That's probably the most helpful thing you could do. Also, I'm giving away a free personal reading when I reach 3,000 subscribers, so if you want to participate in that too, and if I want to have a chance to win the reading, you can have a look in the description box. Everything is outlined there. Let's see now, what else is it about you? Okay, so let's see, the victim prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So I'm going to take the light attribute because we are talking about what makes you special. So clearly it couldn't be a shadow attribute. you know, in a way, it's like it's something very positive. Um, so when you even confront this person on any matter that you may be discussing with them, you never play the victim part, okay? And neither you want others to feel guilty about what, you know, so you, in this specific case, you don't want your future spouse to feel guilty about things if something doesn't go right, okay, between you two. Let's say if you need to discuss about something that's difficult, a little bit difficult, or, you know, troublesome. I mean, that's what relationships are about. It's about being open and discussing, and you do not want to be treated like a victim or made a victim from them, but you also don't want to make them feel ashamed or a victim of the events. So you know, you're like, yeah, let's just talk about it, and let's clarify our both our points of view. I listen to you, you listen to me, and you know, that's special to them. It's like you're very good, you have a very good attitude, because you don't want to be uh, made feeling like guilty about things, and you don't want to other people also feel guilty or feel ashamed, and or feel like they can be, you know, they can see themselves as a victim. So this person appreciates this. They don't want to feel like a victim of events, and the way you approach them doesn't make them feel that way, so they appreciate this about you. Let's see now some initials to see what names. Actually, before I put the initials, let's not forget, I want to pull some physical, more specifically physical traits about you that makes you special and unforgettable. Okay, your energy. There you go. Your energy, just the way your energy is with them, that's really special. How you make them feel, yes. And the way you kiss. Okay, so they absolutely love the way you kiss. Let's see a few more. I'm gonna push them on the side here. Let's see what else about you. Your arms. So that's one highlight physically. Your clothes style. The way you make love. So you're the best lover they had. The color of your eyes. There may be something very significant about the way you look into their eyes. They love the color of your eyes. And your hands. So they probably like the way you touch them. They like the way you move your hands, even the shape of your hands, the size of your hands. These are things that are unforgettable or irreplaceable about you and special about you. So let's see now the initials, as I was getting there. Okay, let me see initials. This could be yours, theirs, initials, first, second name, or last name. Let's see if any names come through. So I see Ada. Let's see. So I have H-O-A-A, lots of A. C-R-K-S-I-Q, V-D-V-P-T-G. Let's see if there is anything. I see Sarah, either with or without an H. Rick, I heard. Richard. Gary. Patricia, Patrick, Vic, Victoria, Vicky, Sasha, Rhonda, I heard. There isn't an N, but that's what I heard. I heard Daniel, Rod, Daryl, Thor, I heard Dior. I don't know if anybody has any connection with this name. And there is Katia, Chris, Christina, Tanya, Tina, Karen, Cara. Okay, that's what I see. Thank you so much. Group 1, if you need a personal reading, I'm available. You can find my email in the description box to contact me if you like a personal reading, and my prices are very affordable. I do it on purpose to allow everyone to access, pretty much anyone to access to my readings. And yes, thank you so much for watching. Have a bright day. Bye bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. So you picked the friend zoned. Now I also got some other cards because I wanted to kind of clarify this card, since obviously it you know, obviously says a lack of passion in this companionship. So that would be kind of a strange thing for a future spouse reading, but I'm sure that there is always a message, at least for some of you, if this resonated with you, that this could be, you know, significant, of course, in your love story. So what I'm getting from this card, first of all, is that what makes you special is that you share a friendship with your future spouse. So maybe perhaps, you know, this connection will start as friends, and that's how you get to know each other on a very deep level, I feel. So it may be that initially the passion between you two won't be expressed, and that maybe your future spouse will feel friend zoned, but this in a way allows this, you know, it allows them to get to know you potentially really well on a very deep level, because you start as friends. Therefore you have the time to actually know the person without let's say the immediate, let's call it, interference from the physical connection, which not necessarily is always an interference. But what I mean by that is that, you know, when we start as friends, we can see clearly a lot of aspects of the other person without having necessarily already that emotional and physical attachment that comes when there are also physical encounters taking place, or you know, or even a romantic involvement. So you kind of see the person in their role, nearly in their all natural way of being, without sort of any masks potentially, because if you know a person as a friend, basically you can see everything about them, because they may not try to let's say diffuse aspects of them that that they wouldn't show if there was like a romantic interest since the very start. I'm just saying like what I see here. Now, maybe one of you will have already a romantic interest for the other. Maybe one of you will discover that they have a romantic interest in the other on a more slowly than the other one. And or perhaps you will go through a phase in this connection where there is a stage of friendship where you two may kind of like not immediately start as boyfriend and girlfriend, you know, or depending on who you're interested in. Anyway, you get the idea. So anyway, that's for that. But also I got the let go of the past and the manifesting the one card. So why are you special to your future spouse? First of all, with these three cards, I'm getting that it's because you help them to let go of whatever past disappointments occurred for them in past romantic connections, and because you feel like the one to them. So when this person looks at you, there is this feeling that you are the person that they were waiting for, and probably for a long time. I'm getting from this. So discovering you and getting to know you as the feeling of this is the one for me. So that's as we start, but let's get now tarot first and then the oracle cards to see what else wants to come through. So why are you special and irreplaceable? I feel like you're becoming best friends first, and so it's like an important treasure to have a best friend as your partner, you know what I mean? So that's what's coming here. Anyway, let's have a look at tarot. We have the Two of Cups. Yeah, straightforward. Look. Two of Cups is like we are connected. We feel this, both of us. The World. Yeah, this is the closure from the past. Let go of the past. Confirmation. But let's continue. Ace of Cups. And the beginning of a brand new cycle of life. And the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Couldn't be more clear. You represent, for this person, the new beginning in love that they were seeking after there was something very difficult, I feel, going on before you. Like they had an ending. They had to close up with something. I'm going to clarify. Why the World? What did they have to end? The Nine of Cups. The Strength. The Star. At the bottom, the Six of Swords. Yeah. Confirmation. Moving on. You give them the strength to move on from their past. That's what's coming through here. Because you represent a wish come true. You have it all. You, I feel like a lot of physical attraction. They have a lot of physical attraction for you. And they see you as unreachable. It's nearly like, you know, the star, it's like you're up in the sky, untouchable, unreachable. This is the friend zone. So I feel strongly that when this person, when they see you, your future spouse, when they will see you, they will immediately feel like this is the one. But I feel there's going to be this gradual approach because you don't see it yet. That's what I'm getting here. You don't see it yet. You may yourself as well still be caught in the past some way. You may have also to let go of your past experiences before you are ready to open up fully to your future spouse. But you are irreplaceable in the eyes of your future spouse, because as you can see with this Nine of Cups star, you're really the top, you know, at the top of their. I heard you're out of their league. They feel like you're out of their league, that you are literally like, you know, something divine I'm getting here. And really you represent the world to this person. You have it all. You have everything that they were looking for. Literally there is nothing about you that they wouldn't want. There is really like a willingness to conquer you. I feel strongly here. And you are such a genuine, loving person with this Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, that they feel they connect with you straight away, on a heart level, deeply felt. You see this, the way this, the hand of this skeleton is reaching inside the rib cage, touching the heart of the other skeleton. So you touch their heart, and they feel this love for you, pouring, wanting to pour their love into you. And they have this, you know, the heart-shaped sort of eyes. They're absolutely in love with you. The moment this person will look at you, they will be mesmerized. That's what I'm getting here. Mesmerized by your beauty, by your attractiveness, by your gentle, kind heart, loving heart. Yeah, and they will feel like they can't take their eyes off of you. You see how many of these cards show somebody, the masculine figure here, staring intensively this feminine figure. So it's like really they are absolutely stunned by your beauty, by your energy, your light. Look, yeah, I mean, this strength card kind of gives me superhero energy. Let me be your superhero. You stirred some sort of emotions in this person that makes them want to be this Captain America superhero type of figure for you. So I feel like this person will want to sweep you off your feet and really make you theirs with the Magician as well. They also see you as very capable with the Magician. And so what's special about you is that you are a very accomplished person, a very strong individual with a very defined personality. And you definitely have the strength to motivate them to move forward from their past, whatever it was that they needed to heal with the Star card as well. Emotional healing that they needed to have. You actually give them strength and give them this emotional healing. So this is why you're irreplaceable and special to this person. And they feel like they connect with you in the heart, in, how do you say, in the beat of in a beat of a heart, like instantaneously. In a beat of a heart, you have touched their heart. Like it's really that quick. They fell in love that quick with you, very quickly. Let me clarify with more tarot, then I'll clarify with more oracle cards. Okay, so what is it about you that is irreplaceable and special in the eyes of your future spouse? Four of Emotions, the High Priestess. Muse of Inspiration. At the bottom of the deck, Nine of Inspiration. I'm going to clarify, but the first thing that I notice here is the Four of Cups, which reminds me of this energy. You see how this, the Four of Cups is about, in a way, rejection. Is about being very cautious about choosing love. So you may be somebody that doesn't give your heart out to just about anyone. And this is in a way attractive to your future spouse, because if and obviously you will, because this is your future spouse we're talking about, when you will decide that they're the one for you and you will say yes to them, they are going to know that you are sincere, because you have this attitude of, I'm not just interested in just about anyone for the sake of having a relationship. So I get here that initially, yes, your future spouse will feel friend zoned by you, but at the same time, I feel that when you will say yes, they will know that is a certain yes, and so that will be very much of comfort to them, of reassurance that you're going to be honest about your love for them. So anyway, that's the reflection that comes from this. So what's special is that I feel they will be very secure about your love once you express it to them. Yeah, the High Priestess is an energy of hiding something, knowing but hiding. It's as if they can perceive that you do feel love for them, the Two of Cups, but that you are concealing it from them. I'm going to clarify anyway, but Muse of Inspiration, that's the King of Wands. So you are special because you are very attractive, very magnetic and charismatic to this person. You have a powerful energy, and this is a masculine energy, although in this particular deck, of course, this is a deck, very feminine deck, so there are no male figures in this deck actually. All the kings are actually muses. So you are an inspiring person because you have, I heard, talent, ambition. So, and they see you very goal-driven. And of course, if this doesn't resonate with you, this is probably not your group, okay? That's what's coming through. So this person wants to come closer to you because they feel a magnetic pull. With the Nine of Inspiration, you are very inspiring too, but I want to clarify the Queen of Emotions, you see? So you are defensive because the Nine of Wands is an energy of defending yourself. So the defense, having, being strong still, because it's the wounded warrior, is the person that went through difficult things, but is still standing, and so this person understands that you're strong and protective of your own space, energy, and all, but also that you're, underneath it all, you're a very loving, caring, and emotionally rich type of person. So you are capable of true love, and this person sees that in you, and so they feel that you're very special, because when they approach you, it's like having to open having to find the right key to open the cage, to unlock your heart, to have access to this beautiful heart of yours. And once they will finally unlock the code to your heart, this is going to be for real. They know that you have a truthful, honest, genuine heart. that is full of love to give, but that you protect it carefully because you know that not everyone can handle your heart properly. You have reached a level of wisdom with the High Priestess. So yes, which is also the reason why you are in the Four of Cups energy, because you do want to connect, but you also want to choose wisely. So this person understands this about you, and this person, your future spouse, wants to find the key to unlock your heart. So it's very actually beautiful. They will make an effort because they're going to be putting in all the work that is needed to from friend become the one for you. So this person is going to show I think their best, is going to want to show up in the best way possible to you in order to unlock this art of yours. So let me see more. Why are you special and irreplaceable? Detoxify, full moon in Taurus. Unleash your kindest self, first quarter moon in Capricorn. Trust the universe, first quarter moon in Aquarius. And new moon in Libra. Know you're loved. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that I want to clarify with Tarot, but what I'm getting here is that you help them heal from their past. This is detoxifying from all the doubts, fears, and emotional baggage that you both experienced potentially in the past, or at least one of you. And so you have this energy of it's like a pure energy, okay, that this person feels. It's a pure energy that is very very much of a breath of fresh air for this person, because you come with some clarity here. You light up some shadows for them, like you bring light with the star card we saw earlier. You bring light into their shadow self. So, and you do it in a very kind way. So I feel like you may even help them, not help them, but this person may confide to you about their past. That's what I'm getting here. And you may be very kind in handling their feelings about their past, and in not being judgmental, not being like heavy with them. You're going to be very sensitive to their to what they're telling you, what they're opening up about. You also make them want to trust again with this. So so you're basically melting their heart in terms of letting them open up to you and have trust and faith that something can be good between you two, can evolve. Even if you are just at the beginning just friends and just taking it slow, you still are allowing this person to open up to you, to let them show them who they are, show you who they are, sorry. And you're very loving. So even if you don't immediately show that you are jumping into a relationship with them, yet you are being kind and loving. like the Queen of Cups, you know, very empathic, very understanding, very lovely, um, and soft spoken, and listening to them. I feel with this, you see, he's nearly talking into her ear. I feel like, obviously, take your position in this. You know, it could be a woman confiding into a man. It doesn't have to be gender related, the pictures. I'm just saying, like, you take it as it resonates, even if you're a man watching. But that's what I see. Let me get more with other cards, with other oracle cards. So let's see with the Star Codes Astro Oracle. What is it that's very special about you and irreplaceable in the eyes of your future spouse? Solar Calm came also in group 1. It's amazing. Clarify. Yeah, let's see more. I think you're really calm. This person, you have this soothing and calming effect. You also allow them to bring clarity in their own thoughts. First house, arrival, and second house, resources. I also have solar flares at the bottom, activate. With this symbolism in this card, I heard I hit the jackpot. So what's special about it is that this person feels like they hit the jackpot with you. But let's see a bit more. There's also a world in this particular card here. Arrival. I have arrived, like, this is my destination, the one. So this person feels like they have, they've met the one. That's what's immediately striking them as special and irreplaceable about you. I mean, when you meet the one, there is nobody else that can be replacing the one. You know what I mean? So that's just very clear. But let me clarify more. So the first house also talks about a journey of self-discovery. So really, as I said, you shed this light inside this person, your future spouse. You shed a light in them by talking to them, the way you confidentially talk to each other as friends. First of all, it allows them to really go in introspective journey. I feel you're basically going to act a bit like a mirror to this person, in terms that you are going to make them raise their awareness about who they are. How are they perceived by you? For example, you are going to basically show them that how they present themselves to you matches their intentions towards you. So you're really like making them be more aware of what they do and how they present themselves and how they come across. So you are irreplaceable and special because relating to you makes them want to be more authentic, makes them come across as very like more honest and direct. So because you see your attitude of not immediately giving in to this person, it's probably the first time that this person has been properly challenged in terms of not having somebody that immediately clings to them or immediately gives in to them. And this kind of challenge, it's very important for their own personal growth, I feel. And in order to really watch what they say, because they themselves want to come across exactly how they are and how they intend to be with you, so they don't want to be misunderstood. And I feel that your attitude of being so selective makes them more aware about this. I hope I'm being clear. Because I feel like because I feel this person has a tendency to perhaps at times, rush rush with strong emotions, and you bring them back to to their center. So that's what's coming through here. Okay, with the second house, I also get the message that you represent an asset to this person in terms of not necessarily like that you have money, and not in a materialistic way like that. I feel like they really see you as a very valuable person, a high value person, a person with that brings value because of your integrity, morals, and the type of values that you bring, inner values that you probably were raised within your family with along your childhood, the type of family values that you were raised in is very healthy. So this person sees you also as very resourceful and somebody that can add to their life. This is what makes you special and irreplaceable to them. With the solar flares, I feel like you are very special to this person because you have a bit of a revolutionary energy to you. It's like you are creating your own little storms in your own reality. Like you're basically being curious about life, the world. You have sparks of ideas. You are very energetic, and you have like your way of bringing many changes and manifesting a lot of change in your own life, as well as you're affecting also the life of many other people with the way you work in the world, the way you interact with the world. And with the flares, you have this passion in you, this passionate spirit. You have the ability to be of inspiration to many people because of the way you are. And yeah, so you basically represent a source of energy for many people around you, including obviously your future spouse. So you're very special to them because you have a strong, energetic aura that they absolutely love to bask within. And I feel like you have two sides, one which is very calm and the other which is very fiery. And you alternate between these two aspects accordingly as you feel best fits, according to your intuition, because we saw the High Priestess earlier. So you are very connected with your higher self and with your inner self. So that's what they see as very special about you. But let me see now more with the more oracle cards. Then I will have a look at also physically, what is it about you that really special in their eyes. And let me see now, I want to have a look with this oracle. Then I'll check the archetypes. So what is it about? Protection, justice, and at the bottom, well-being. I'm gonna pull a few clarifiers with tarot just to make sure I get the specific message. So first of all, with the justice, there is a sense of fairness that comes from with you. So let me clarify though. Yeah, Nine of Wands. When yeah, Five of Pentacles. When you see some unjust situation, you absolutely become this warrior. You don't you stand up for whomever needs your assistance. So if you see somebody mistreated, I feel like you're really feeling it on a you're feeling it very strongly, and you don't want to see injustice going on around you. So this person admires and finds this very special about you. Clarify protection. The Hermit, yeah. And sorry, this card wanted to come out. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. You make sure that people that are not supposed to be in your space, in your energy, are not entering, because you're very protective of it. You're very protective of your world, of the people you love, and of the things you love, and the things you've built. So you have no problem cutting out people that are not feeling safe to you, and you do it by relying on your own inner wisdom, on your own inner guidance. So you close the gates when you feel like there is something unsafe around you, and you really are very well aware of what is good and not good for you. At least now, at least you've reached this level. When you will meet your future spouse, that's what they see, and they feel this is special about you. And let's see, well-being. Clarify well-being, please. Eight of Swords, Magician, the Alchemist, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you are aware that your heart is precious, and your future spouse sees that your heart is special. You know, it's very special, very precious. Your loving heart. It's not accessible to anyone, just about anyone, and you are very good at looking after yourself. You have learned about self-love a lot, and if something is unclear, if you don't if you're not sure about somebody, you're gonna make everything in your power to not let people within your heart space. You know, it's like your heart isn't accessible to whomever, and especially when you don't see clearly, you're not going to open up your heart. So this is going to be very clear to your future spouse. It came through several times, as you see. So they need to find a way to come through, because Also, I mean, I can tell that they see sometimes you get in your head overthinking. But beneath your overthinking is the fact that you know, you're aware of your, again, the Queen of Cups comes from the second time. So your energy is the energy of the Queen of Love, Queen of Emotions. Okay, so because you're aware of that, you know that you are a giving person. Once you love deeply. And when you decide to give your heart to somebody, you give it all. So because of this sort of all or nothing type of attitude that you have, your future spouse knows that they need to find a way to get through. And they find very special, you know, the fact that you want to have a heart that feels integral, that feels like you don't want your heart to be broken, and they appreciate that in you. They appreciate how you protect your heart and how you maintain your heart pure by not letting anyone just come into your heart and make a mess of it. So the emotional stability that you bring them is special. The emotional stability that they can see you bring is special for them. There you go. So I'm going to have a look at one last deck of the archetypes, and then I will be pulling also the physical parts of you that your person really feels is special and irreplaceable. And then I'm going to be looking at initials just to see what names wants to come through as an extra confirmation for you. If you like this video so far, please like it, hype the video, and subscribe to my channel. That would be very helpful and to support my work. Also, I'm giving away a free personal reading when I reach 3,000 subscribers. So if you would like to enter the draw, you can check the description box and you'll find the way. Now, students, so what they appreciate of you is your curiosity and spark for knowledge. Like you really want to learn a lot. You are very humble about everything you already know, but you're very devoted to learning and to growing. You see life as a lifelong journey of learning and growing, and your future spouse thinks this is admirable and precious and you know and special about you. Let's see what on a physical sense. Oh, okay, so your lips. On the physical sense, your future spouse finds very attractive your lips, your belly, and your smell, so your scent, your eyebrows. I also see very well defined eyebrows here, like the shape. You may have this kind of shape of eyebrows specifically, but doesn't have to be. You look after yourself really well. I would say you're well presented from what I gather from these pictures. What else? Yeah, even this one is like a super elegant person. You're very refined. You're very sophisticated, I get. Let's see what else. You really, it's a certain way you hold yourself, you carry yourself. Yeah. Your hairstyle, you probably take really good care of your hair. Your eye expression. Yeah. This person loves to look into your eyes. They love your feet, your chest, your back, your hair texture, your dimples, only if it resonates, of course, your arms, and the way you move your hands. At the bottom I have the way you eat, so this person likes to see you eating. And I also have facial features here. I think, yeah, there is a lot. I feel like you take really good care of yourself. I have the nails after that, so I feel like you may like to do really good care of your persona overall. Nails, hair, beauty routines, you know. I think you eat healthy potentially as well, and they find that special. Maybe they like the way you eat in terms of how you really look after your body from within. Your healthy eating habits, which also make your hair really stand out, because hair came out twice. So yeah, and they probably like seeing your dimples. Maybe when you eat, your dimples are more evident. You know, the movements of your mouth makes your dimples show off in a way. Let's see the initials. This could be first, second, middle name of either you, your future spouse. We have K, G, H, D, I. I see Diana. I see also Nadia, Nadine, Tanya. I heard Dua Lipa, so maybe some of you like Dua Lipa. So let's see. I have R, O, T, A, E, V. Could be also Diane. I heard Vita or Vito. Let's see. Helen. There is Rita. Oh, sorry. There. I heard King. So if you remember watching, this person sees you as this king energy. There is Tahiti. Maybe some of you is from Tahiti. I also heard Hong Kong, so maybe somebody is watching from Hong Kong. I heard diva, so you give this kind of diva energy. Pedro, I heard. There is also Pietro, which is an Italian name similar to Pedro. And what else? Evita, there is also Evita, yeah. Eva, Evie. Leah. Lydia. Livy. Dante, I heard. Dante. There is also Dano. And Dana. Dania. Okay, that's what I see. Group 2. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next. Have a good day. Bye bye. Hi, group 3, welcome to your reading. So you have the dreams come true. So also we have open your heart. So the first thing I'm getting here with your future spouse is that they feel like what's special about you, and irreplaceable is that you make them want to open their heart to you, because you feel like this dream come true. So we'll see why specifically now with tarot. Why are you such a dream come true for, why do you make them so happy, basically? Because I see a very happy person here, feeling like you're satisfying every bit of desire that they have in terms of a partner. So clarify, why are you special and irreplaceable to your future spouse? Well, the star, yeah. 6 of Pentacles. The Emperor, okay. Powerful energy you present with. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. So, sorry, I'm laughing because this Knight of Wands really is like, yoo-hoo, I'm going for this. It's like, this person really feels like you're a joy. You bring joy in their life. You make them just want to like jump and get you. So it's like, yeah, I mean, you have an enthusiasm yourself for life that is very contagious, I feel. And you are literally like a dream come true, like, a wish upon a star type of person. So this person, your future spouse, this man or woman, really dreamt, potentially even in their actual dreams, about someone like you. And here you are appearing in front of them, the materialization, with the 6 of Pentacles, the material manifestation of their dream. And you see how the skeleton is deep in the water. So this is signifying that this dream feels very real, because these emotions are very tangible. They're very concrete. They're very hurtly. In a way, it's like it's not just anymore a dream. But so when this person will see you, it's like, I finally got what I wished for, and it's right in front of me. How lucky am I? Let's go for this. And with the Emperor, I feel like they have great respect for you. I feel that you command a sense of respect, because you're in your power with this Emperor. So yeah, I mean, this person really sees you in a very high light. I mean, the Emperor is a very dominant figure. It's a leader of its own. It's somebody that makes plans, that takes action. So what is very special about you in the eyes of your future spouse is that you have like this boss lady, boss man type of energy. You are the boss of your own reality. It's like you have all your ducks in a row, or on the way to have all your ducks in a row. You have control over what's happening in your life. You have a leadership quality about you. People look up to you, people respect you, people you don't go unnoticed. I mean, the emperor is a predominant figure in society. Okay, so you know, even if you don't feel that way, that's what your future spouse sees about you. That you're up there, up a notch. You're not just one like another. You really stand out to this person, and also they love to see how you take action after you plan the things very carefully. So yes, you are spontaneous. They love about you that you like to be spontaneous and opening your heart, and you know, and taking action and doing things that can be looking like nearly like, you know, as if you're going on about it without thinking twice, but you actually did. So this person knows that behind this very go with the flow, happy type of attitude, you're actually very pondered in the way you think about your life. So your life is very important for you in terms of how you direct your life. And so even in your spontaneity, there is always like, let's say, a plan B, a backup plan. There is always like a safety net. There is always something that you've prepared for yourself in order to fall on your feet, even when you go on to a bit of a whim and want to express yourself more creatively, more passionately. You still have your resources set, you still have your savings, you still have, you know, everything under control in a way. And they also love, like, this your future spouse also sees how you take time for things, for seeing things to grow, and how balanced you are when you are working on things that brings about material wealth. So that's very special about you. Let me clarify more about this Knight of Wands, Four of Cups, Three of Cups, Page of Cups. I'm going to clarify also the Emperor, and then I'll give you the entire picture. Hold on. Clarify the Emperor. Five of Swords, Five of Cups, the Tower. Yeah, I'm getting that. Okay, so you see how I want to put these two on this, on, you know, beside each other, and show you this duality that really is highlighted here in the eyes of your future spouse as something that is precious about you. Because you see how this Knight of Wands is all passionate and taking action on a whim when it's time to party, celebrate with others, with your friends, in a group of people, and you know, you are Page of Cups, you're opening up and opening your heart and having you know, this fun time, and you're very spontaneous, very genuine. I mean, we'll be like a child, you know, a child having fun with their friends. And Four of Cups here shows that you know, you want to take action at times when you feel a little bit like down, disappointed and all, and you cheer up by going out with friends and connecting with others. And so you're very friendly, you're very open, even in your community and all. So especially when you're feeling a little bit bored, dissatisfied, run down, you know, you cheer up by connecting with others, basically. Now, this is the aspect of you that's more like going on a whim and going on adventures, and you know, in order to revitalize life. Okay, so they love this about you. They love how you can be kind of really the heart of the party, the one that can really make things fun. You know, when you're having fun is really a good time, because why should we indulge into boredom and, you know, and stagnancy and all? No, let's just rejoice. Yeah, let's go for it. So that's your spirit, and they love this. They absolutely find this irresistible and irreplaceable. So you lighten up the day for this man or woman, which is your future spouse. But look at this. With the Emperor clarified by the Five of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Tower, you have this backup plan, these things set for you. So you have all your certainties there still, even having this very joyous and happy-go-lucky type of attitude, and, you know, fun and type of like party style, let's say. Because you are, with the Emperor, you are protecting you know, all your assets, all of your valuables, everything that is important, that gives you stability. You are very cautious about it, because you have experienced you know, let's say, attack from the external world. You've been in battles, you've been in moments of trials from others, from the outer world, and you have experienced loss and grief and emotional upheaval, and you have experienced tower moments in your life where everything fell to the ground and went upside down, and you didn't know anymore where was up and where was down. Look at this card. It's like some stairs go up, and then when you have it you know, in upright, actually the stairs, some go up, some go down. It's like very confusing. So you've had times in your life where you felt you didn't know anymore where to go, where to start, what to do. So you have actually worked into building something extremely solid for you with the Six of Pentacles and Emperor, in order to never feel anymore like that, never feel like desperate. Okay, and this kind of certainty that you bring allows you to then unleash your wildest self when you want to brighten up the day and, you know, get out of boredom and stagnancy. So that's what this person finds very special about you, and very unique, because it's like okay, so this is your serious side, but then you have a, sorry, where is it? The Knight of Wands went back into the deck, sorry. But then you have this fun side, which is extremely exciting. So, you know, you are the best of both worlds. Let's clarify with another deck. I'm gonna go for one more tarot, and then I'll go for the oracles. So what is it about you that's so special and, you know, irreplaceable in the eyes of your future spouse? Okay, so we have the Ace of Materials, Ace of Emotions, so that's the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Five of Emotions, Five of Cups, Six of Inspiration, Six of Wands, yeah, that's your success again, and Five of Inspiration, Five of Wands, which in this deck has a completely different meaning, in my opinion, given the you know, the depiction of it. And then at the bottom of the deck I have the Six of Materials. Look, you have 2 5, 2 6, and 2 aces, so that's pretty significant. You may be seeing 1 1, 5 5, 6 6. Anyway, so you're very special because you both have two very important sides of you. One is very grounded, the other very emotional. So You represent for your future spouse the beginning of something stable and fulfilling on an emotional level. So they feel strongly for you and they want to build with you. They feel like it's a great ground for building with you. Like they see a lot of potential for building something very emotionally fulfilling with you. With the Six of Materials, you have an energy about you that's like powerful. You see how this blast of energy comes from this rose. So your scent is also very significant for this person, I would say, very special. They love the chemistry between you two, and also building with you, it totally makes sense in their eyes. In the eyes of your future spouse, what's special about you is your ability to reciprocate feelings and action, to be very giving as much as you're receiving. So you give back to them straight away. It's like it kind of comes and goes. It's like an energy of reciprocity, and there is no doubt that you put in the same amount of effort that you receive from in partnership with them. But also with the Five of Inspirations, you have so many sides to you, so many facets that are extremely intriguing, and that really sparks the curiosity of your future spouse to get to know you better, because they want to know all about every single aspect of you. I mean, look at all the mirrors position. One is in her hand. One is basically under, like, she's sitting on it. Another is literally on top of her navel area. Another is right in front of her, and another she's dipping her feet inside of it. So I think you approach life in so many different ways, according to who are you relating to, according to what experiences are you relating to. So your future spouse actually draws a lot of joy by just observing you, living your life, and seeing the multiple ways you show up in the world. I got, like, when you're walking on a beach, when you're looking at the sky, when you're doing a dance, when you're looking after yourself, when you're doing your hair, maybe when you're styling your clothes. They really enjoy observing you. I feel like what's special about you is, for in their eyes, just looking at how you interact with the world around you. That's what I'm getting. The different people, the different objects and things that and experiences that present to you. So they absolutely love to see that. It's like nearly watching a show, and it's so interesting to them. And then the Six of Inspirations, I get that you have this star quality, honestly. Like, we saw the star earlier, and in their eyes you are very accomplished altogether. Like people look up at you, people respect you, and you are in the spotlight. Maybe you have a very good online presence, or there could be several reasons why you are acknowledged by people. Either you have a very successful career in one way or another, whichever is your career. You in their eyes are a very important person with high value, status, and recognition. So let me clarify this Five of Emotions. Six of Emotions. Yeah, it's like you soothe their emotions, because if they were upset for whatever reason, you have this loving, caring side of you that makes them feel brand new. Like you give them a hug and they feel like they're reborn, like they're a child again, that they can They feel very comforted by you, and they feel like they can be themselves 100% with no masks on, with no restraints. I see there is here like a girl sitting on a rock with her feet in the water on a shore. So it's really about dipping their feet in their emotions for you. So there is an openness when it comes. Again, open your heart. Yes, that's the same energy. There is an openness to you about the way you freely give them your love. And they feel this very high energy of love coming from you. So they feel very that you really let them into your heart. So they feel like you're opening to them, and that's very special to them. They probably never had anyone opening to the level you did. Yeah, look even at the position, the position of this woman that has got her chest fully open. You know, when you want to open your heart chakra and you kind of stretch your shoulders back and open up your heart in a way, and that's what's happening here. And so there's really like you really give in to their love and share openly your love with them. And there's also like a very strong physical beauty that I perceive from this Ace of Materials, where I also feel like they love, if you wear makeup, they love the way you make your makeup. You do your makeup, and the way you style your hair, the way you look after yourself. It's really they really appreciate it. They find it very appealing, very special, very irreplaceable. Like they don't see this beauty in anyone else as much as they do with you. Again, this star quality. So let me see now through the other oracle cards what wants to come out. So let's see this Star Codes Astro Oracle deck. What is that is about you that's special and irreplaceable? This wanted to come out. Fifth house of passion, South Node, past. One more and then the bottom of the deck. What else? Imum Celi, root. And sun, source. Wow. Honestly, like with the sun card, it's like pure happiness, pure energy. So intuitively, I'm getting that you ground this person. Like there is something very stable about you. You make them feel like you are a rock, like you are very stable. There is passion between you. There is this beautiful energy you emit. You are a very passionate being. And I want to check more about the past with the South Node. So I'm going to clarify actually the past because I want to see what this is about. Please clarify the past. South Node card. So you could be seeing 33. Now 43 could be one of your age. 33 as well. 38 or 18. Someone could be born on the 18th of a month. Let's see. Please clarify. Why is the South Node here? What is it about? Okay. I have the Four of Wands, Five of Swords. What is it about you that's special? The Hermit. Sorry, I thought it was the Death card because it's in a coffin. And the Empress. Okay, yes. Okay, so this person really finds it fascinating how you were able to overcome challenges in regards to something to do with your either family of origin, or if you are a divorced person or that separated from somebody that you had a family with, So this person is absolutely fascinated by the way you overcame some challenges you had in this family contest, in this family situation. So either it be with your family of origin, if you had any challenging situations that were very difficult, and you guided yourself out of this difficulty and really went into a sort of a rebirth, I feel, in a new life that's very creative, very expansive for you with the Empress, and very much of this rebirth where you have reached a level of accomplishment and even on a material sense that is outstanding in the eyes of your future spouse. Or you could be on the way towards this very abundant life, because this is talking about your past, what happened in your past, and what they admire about you and what they see as very special is how you overcame a lot of difficulties with the Five of Swords when it came to your family, either the one you created and that didn't like that when something went wrong there, or the family that you originally come from, and how you overcame these challenges and really came out on top, came out better than before, and basically are now embodying an energy of I can create in my own life whatever I wish. I can manifest in my life whatever abundance I need, and I wish for, and it's just flowing to me, and I'm just in a place of receiving this, abundance from life. So this person really admires how you did it, how you came on top, going through difficult times. The Five of Swords came out for the second time. We saw it before. So really they are mind blown at your ability to pick yourself back up and flourish in your life. Let me see, clarify this root a bit more, what this is about. Temperance. Page of Swords and Ace of Cups. Yeah, what is special about you for this person, for your future spouse, is the fact that through patiently working, studying, building for yourself, and also through patiently going on a journey of self-discovery, you have created such strong roots and such strong stability for yourself that this is the fertile ground to open your heart with the Ace of Cups. So your heart is open because you are extremely stable within yourself. So this is I get a lot of admiration towards you. A lot of admiration, yeah, from this person. I want to clarify this passion, although it's pretty clear that, honestly, from this picture I get there is a lot of sensual attraction for you that this person feels. So this is this very physical pull and desire, and you, you really make them rise up and high. If you know what I'm getting here. Let me see. Yeah, it's the phallic symbol of this Ace of Swords. Yeah, as I said, rise up and high. Yeah, definitely. Nine of Swords and 10 of Swords. Let me see. Four of Pentacles. This person, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is funny because you see in this picture, this is a skeleton that's has got the veil of the bride, bride's bridal veil. So this message is so funny because basically this person feels like they can't resist the passion they feel for you, which basically makes them feel like you have them wrapped around your little finger, you know? They can't resist you. They got to marry you because the passion is just too strong. Ace of Swords is very clear to them that there is no denying this desire that they have for you, which makes them feel sort of powerless in your hand, in your hands. This is like you overpower them. Like if they ask you anything, you'll do it. You know, even though even though it's like if you ask them to do something, they'll do it. That's what I mean. They'll do it because they can't resist you. That's it. They can't resist you, and so they feel weak. They feel weak in your hands. That's what I'm getting here. So yeah, your passion, really, the passion they feel for you, the passion you evoke in them, really makes them weak in the knees for you, and they can't tell you no. You know, even if you ask them, "Oh, will you do this for me, please?" and they're like, "Oh yes, I'll do it for you." It's just because they have this kind of yeah, they feel weak in the knees for you. That's what I'm getting. Let me clarify the source since we are doing the clarifications. Let me clarify the sun. Tower, yeah, you have a powerful energy that's like ground shaking for them. Queen of Swords. Look at this. This is really like a sexy queen. So in this picture, I see you very provocative and kind of like, yeah, that's what I said. Let me clarify one more. You're very determined, you know, letting them know what you need, I feel. You know, you have a bit of an attitude in a way, but not in a bad way. It's just like you're very decisive, determined, and they're in love with you for your confidence. This is a very self-confident posture, I feel. In my eyes, this Queen of Swords is so confident. She knows exactly what she is asking for of this man or woman, and this person is, you know, is all shaken up by you and by the real true feelings of love, and so it's like cannot resist his energy. It's like too powerful. It's too powerful for me to resist, basically. And you touch their heart so deep, you know, that yeah, it's kind of shocking to them how deeply you reach their heart with the Tower and these 2 of Cups. How do you do it? You know, it's like they are questioning and asking themselves, how does she make me weak in the knees? But yeah, you have a self-confidence that's very mind-blowing to this person. So that's what's special and, you know, totally irreplaceable in their eyes. I'm gonna get more for you with this deck and also these other oracle cards, and then I'm gonna go with the archetypes. After that, I'm going to check also specifically even more the physical traits about you that are really important for them. Let's see. Take a reality check and push through any insecurity. Okay, this one wants to come. Unleash your kindest self and go deeper. Yeah, you're very deep. You touch them deeply in their heart, and this makes them feel very secure in your arms, in your presence. You're very kind, very thoughtful, and you also do keep it real. Like, you see this take reality check here, like you keep them in check, like you're very straight and direct in the way you express yourself to them, with the Queen of Swords as well. So and you're also very real in terms of judging situations, other people's, other things. So this is what's special in their eyes about you. And irreplaceable. So you'll be very good also at giving them probably advice. If they need advice, they'll know they get a straight answer. You're not going to beat around the bush. You're going to give them the straight truth. So that's what they appreciate really about you, I feel. What else? Confidence. Yeah, what did I say? Prosperity. Yes, came through already with the Empress, the Emperor, the Six of Wands. Your success. It's right in their eyes. Yeah, the way you bring your dreams to reality, and the way you represent this new beginning for in their life as well, for them. In fact, we had the two aces, which is all about new beginnings. So it's confirmation. Yeah, I mean, we said it all already. You're opening a portal to a new reality that is their dream. You see, the dream come true. So it's coming out again, which is confirming what we already said. You bring a lot of you're a real asset. You're a real resource of and source of prosperity, happiness, abundance, joy. It's very obvious. Now let's see the. It's very, very obvious in their eyes. I mean, it's very obvious also in my eyes through these energies that are coming through. But in their eyes, it's very obvious that you are extremely valuable. Yeah, a teacher. You represent somebody that definitely can be of really helpful, you know. Again, I'm telling you, this man or woman will find you very knowledgeable, very wise, experienced, mature, and able to communicate clearly. Like, you know, teachers are, or should be at least, I mean, good teachers are very good communicators. And they pass through knowledge. So this person absolutely admires this of you and finds this irreplaceable, because they know that they can also you know, make good use of your knowledge, of your wisdom. They rely upon you, they believe in you, they trust you with your wisdom, with your abilities. They see you as extremely capable as a person. You know, they have a great sense of esteem of you as a person. Let me see now the physical qualities of you that absolutely make them weak in the knees. Your arms, the arms came out in every single group. There's something about those arms. Okay, your skin complexion, your neck, your curves, your back, including your bum, your thighs, your waist. So your entire body figure, I'd say your body figure is very important. I want to gather a few more just to see if anything else wants to come out in terms of things you do, like, you know, because in these cards I also have I also have the way you do certain things. And okay, let's see what wants to come through for you. The way you make love, yeah, that wanted to come out even earlier. And I want to pull another one. How you make them feel, yeah, and the color of your eyes. So this, and I also have the clothes style that can turn upside down. So these are the things that they find very attractive about you, very enticing and unforgettable, irresistible, and special about you. So them curves, sorry, I'm joking. Those thighs, like, you know, the backline, the waist, your neck. They probably love, look at this. This man is nearly kissing the neck. They love to kiss your neck. The way you make love to them. Yeah, very important, you know, in a married life. Right, so let's see now your initials. Now, if you like this video so far, please like this video, subscribe to my channel specifically, it's the most important TLC I get here. Tender loving care that you give them, that's what I appreciate about you. Now this could be also initials. I don't have the C, but that's what I got immediately. Oh, I heard drooling. This person is gonna oh my gosh, yeah, this person is drooling all over you, in terms of, you know, they really are like mouth watering when they see you. They really like you physically, obviously, like it's strong attraction there. Now let's see these letters. This could be your initial, their initial. Now hype the video as well, you know, if you like this, share it, leave me a comment, even just an emoji, everything helps. Let's see, so we have TLDROALINWV. So let's see any names I want to come through. I have Valerie, Val. I heard Detroit. Detroit. Maybe somebody's from Detroit watching this. Then what else is here? I'm hearing a lot of places like Wisconsin, I heard, but it's not here and all of it. But anyway, I also have David. What else? Loon. I don't know why this could be relevant. Win. This person will feel like winning when they meet you, or you know, or being together with you. Lit. They're very lit in your presence. So there is Troy. There is I heard the raven. Maybe ravens are a relevant bird for you. Ravi. Is that a name? I'm not sure. Then there is Trevor. And William. Tony. Dano. Daniel. I don't know why I heard Gilbert, even though the G is not there at all. Dorothy, I heard. Dorothy. Not all the letters are there, but whatever I hear, I say. And I heard Rory. Although Rani. Matilda. Lily. Wilton. Okay, that's what I see, group 3. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as I said, oh, actually, also there is another message. I'm gonna select the winner for a free personal reading when I reach 3,000 subscribers. If you want to participate and have a chance to win, you can check the description box below on how to do so. Also, I am available for private readings if you need any guidance. My readings are very accessible in terms of price. If you want to contact me, I have my email there in the description box, and you can send me an email. And the reason I make the prices accessible is because I want everyone to get a chance to receive guidance if they need it. So, you know, that's the reason behind it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a bright day. Bye bye.